CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be. 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 Ekse live. CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be. 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 it's Ekse live.
Yay!
Oh man, what do you know about Ekse? We know that you know that we're the biggest thing in the world right now. We're taking you right through to the hour 5. The kings are in the building. The queen is in the building.
Yes,
Happy Monday to you and yours. Let's start this week with a banger, and of course, it's Ekse Live.
Yes, ladies and gents. Speaking about it rather being a banger, this is the best youth show in the motherland. Make sure you tune in all the way to the hour of 5 o'clock, because if you tune in till 4:30, you might miss what's happening right in the last 30 minutes. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are here for the full hour. Let us know that you're joining us on our social media platforms. It is Ekse_Live on Twitter, as well as on Instagram, as well as Ekse Live on Facebook. But we're not alone. Snallabut Flicky Jonas
is in the building. Well, it's a Monday afternoon. Be sure to join us throughout this show. We are talking all things DIY and how you can start your own garden. We'll be giving you tips, man. Don't worry. And of course, we've got some motivation with V. It's a Monday. We kick off the week, so you absolutely need a little bit of motivation to get through the week.
Every 1st of August, we celebrate the annual International Child-Free Day. Since it's the 2nd of August, so say because so us three will be having that discussion, but of course you are invited to join in. 074-650-0202 is where you send those voice notes.
And if you're looking for some entertainment, Apiwa is in the building. He's going to be here delivering some beautiful, lovely poetry. I heard his rehearsal and I was like, oh my God, take us away. So he's going to be taking us away.
Speaking of being taken away, we've got an exclusive with Stino alongside Twini featuring Guquesta. You've never seen this on television. Ooh. It's your first time seeing it right here on Ekse Live.
Well, I cannot wait. Be sure to join us on all social media platforms. Tell us what you think about this incredible show. Yeah. It's a Monday afternoon and we are kicking off your week with a bang, the best entertainment show in the land.
Right now it's time for us to head on to some
Trending News.
You know that's right. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm sure everybody in South Africa, and especially to Abantu that we're very close to him internationally, would know this story. Very sad one for the entertainment industry. Yeah. We're talking about the hashtag rest in peace Uncle Shaw. If I was Uncle Shaw, Shona Ferguson, whose husband to Connie Ferguson, who Bendibonile Zologo Instagram, where she penned down a lengthy letter to her late husband on Instagram. Shona passed away at the Milk Park Private Hospital in Johannesburg on Friday, the 30th of July, due to COVID-19 complications. After we recorded our Friday episode, I was like, thank God we found out later on, because we don't know how many people were going to be affected negatively because he meant so much to a lot of people, especially Abba, but look up to him. In her heartfelt letter, the businesswoman and actress said she feels completely off balance because she feels like they were joined on the hip.
And they looked like they were.
News of his passing was confirmed by Conrad Manzwa, who is a representative of the Ferguson Foundation. I do not know how to pronounce this. Please forgive me, say. He said the family is asking for privacy during the time of grief.
And I think we should allow them some privacy.
Absolutely, I feel like they do deserve it. He was someone that we look up to. Yeah. But absolutely, his family do deserve some privacy.
Like still alive. Is a city Abantu, especially actors. We are over here. City, he's overrated and stuff like that.
Yes, I
and
remember
now
that.
He has a production company. They are on his payroll.
Yes.
And then Abanye, they are refusing to be employed by him.
And some are begging him for employment.
Rest in peace to you, Shona, and Rena family and friends. Condolences from the Ekse Live family.
Condolences to everyone. It's truly something that we must take time for and just give people space. So hopefully you guys are getting the privacy and the private time that you do need. Another thing that we have on trending news is a bit of some happy news. We have one woman who are called we here on Ekse are calling the woman of our
day. Yeah.
She's a not even woman of the day. They said woman of the
week,
month.
woman of the month.
It's Women's Month this month, so she
Yeah.
cannot be off the month because we're going to celebrate all of you that are doing great things.
Producer. We're calling her woman of the day. Usman Biles, as you guys know, she was supposed to take part in the Olympics, but she decided not to anymore because she wanted to put her mental health first. But recently she said, Jiggy, I think it's time for me to make my comeback. I think the woman power came upon her and said, girl, you need to
show the devil who you are.
Exactly. You need to enter this competition one last time. So therefore she will be coming in and competing in the finals for balance. So she's coming back after she decided to take a break. So girl, we celebrate you. Good luck with everything. And hopefully after you win that gold, you go back to being, or rather taking care of your mental health.
Yeah, mental health is very important. So when you
Yeah.
feel like you deserve a break, do that, guys. Because what happens here can literally mess up so many things, affect so
Yeah, I
many
need a
things.
break from you guys
Oh,
What?
Mama
to
Tom.
take care of my mental health.
Yeah.
Kanye Veni, well, last but not least, Kanye Veni, guys. Kuthiwa uSomizi akamtrapi umuhale yintoni.
Into nomtrapa kala, is it violence?
Umtrapi umabuse mbetha endlini. While uSomizi was trending throughout the weekend, phaa Twitter, actually with allegations that akamtrapi umuhale yintoni. Well, Sunday World reported ukuthi umuhale made reports and of course allegations towards uSomizi. Esithi uyambetha. There is an incident apha reporter khona uba mamela wabamba iboss wathi kungaphuma kala mnyango. So fast well, these reports were made and people were just commenting and saying, some are saying they believe Muhale and some are saying Somizi doesn't look like that person. What does an abuser look like, guys? Can you explain it? How does an abuser look like? So we don't know if
an incident where he went to the hospital, not just that he threatened him with a knife, he went to the hospital and his ribs were broken.
we're broken because we're in So
Those
that's
are
the
the
story that is
allegations
currently
against
trending. Let us
Somizi.
know what you think. Is it happening really or are just those allegations that are made towards him? I don't know. But abuse, it doesn't matter who it is, it doesn't matter if it's your favorite celebrity, but we are abused.
Guys, Cat caught my tongue right now because
Yeah. You
I'm
were caught off guard.
Yeah,
You shocked.
I didn't know. Anyways, you guys, let's move on to Ezinye topics. Today we're talking about International Child Free Day. What do you think about millennials Ezingabayo to have children? Do you think
That's
it's
me.
a selfish thing to
No,
do
it's
so that
not.
you do not procreate? What are your thoughts? What are your views? Ekse_live, both on Twitter as well as on Instagram. On
Yeah.
Facebook, go Ekse Live. Do dial that number for voice notes 074-650-0202. We want to know if are you procreating as a millennial or can you think, nah, I'll wait till I'm 40 years old.
Millennials have already procreated.
Yeah.
Hi, bo, guys.
Ingane
Guys,
mina.
What's
What's in the face? Ngashada, ngaba negane.
Uputi, puku. It's not in today, but tomorrow there's a Stellenbosch Live 411 about the Olympics. Right now, let's
Yay.
head on to poetry.
Yay, Apiwe. Asiphe, how are you? Thank you so much, Apiwe, because that's a beautiful name either way. Asiphe, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And welcome to the studio.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
First and foremost, you are a poet. So poetry is, most people think poetry is so emotional, it's full of such beautiful words. What do you look at when you think of poetry? What do you think it is?
It's so hard to define poetry. In fact, it's so hard to define art.
Even when
But-
you're speaking now, you're sounding like a poet.
I'm a poet.
It's so hard to describe art.
All I can say is just it's a platform. Poetry for me is a platform where words speak louder than action. I guess that's how I can explain it.
And then how did you start with poetry? Because I don't suppose when you wanted milk as a child, you were like, actually give me words, mom and dad. How did you start the process of poetry?
Okay. I never knew how to answer that question until one day I had my sister telling us a story that I think when I was young, I used to wake her up trying to sing songs to her.
Oh.
And then I remember that writing, I don't know where it came from, but it
Yeah.
started years ago. But venturing into poetry, I think, started when firstly, I went to drama as I grew up.
Yeah.
Then from drama, I was just inspired into poetry.
And then what do you write about, Butam? What are some of the subjects that you stick towards? Is it situations that you've been in? Or maybe do you look around you and then that's where you draw information and everything else?
Okay, for me, I guess it makes more sense when I write about the things that I experience. But most importantly, I don't just focus on myself. I focus on my township
Yeah.
and what happens to black
the black community.
Community.
And what do you want people to take away from your poetry? Because most artists have so many different things. Some just want you to feel a certain way after the poetry. Do you want your words to sit in their hearts, or do you want them maybe to have a certain feeling? Like, what is it that you want people to walk away with after they've listened to an Asiphe poem?
I think I can tend to be deep at times, but I think after listening to my poetry, go and sit down and try and study it, because you can't really get everything as when I perform it. But what I want from people is at the core of my poems is just the belief that people can do better, can overcome situations.
Yeah. And who are your favorite poets? Like, I'm actually very keen to find that out, because most people have been like, oh, I was inspired by a certain musician. If you're a singer, you're a poet. So who has inspired you? Is it your Maya Angelou, or is it like your South African poets? Like, who inspires you?
Yeah, unfortunately for me, it's a South African poet.
No, not unfortunately. That's fortunate.
Okay, fortunately. Fortunately, yeah. There's a guy called Zawande PK Pengu. He stays in Joburg, I believe.
What do you like about him? Is it the way he writes, the way he delivers the poems? Like, what is it that draws you to him?
He puts... it's clear that when he performs and when you study his work, that he doesn't compromise. He just goes all out.
Yeah.
There's too much wisdom. The way he breaks his ideas on stage is just amazing for me. I learn a lot from him.
So you love wisdom. So if you're a poet, if someone's watching out there and they want to be a poet, what do you have to be? Do you have to be wise? You have to be wise, and you have to love words.
Be willing to learn from wise people, I guess.
Okay, be willing to learn from wise people. A little later on, we're going to be hearing from the incredible, talented poet, Asiphe. Right now, though, hop on our socials and let us know if you're enjoying the show. It is Ekse_live on Twitter, as well as Ekse_live on Instagram, as well as Ekse Live on Facebook. Yes? Yes, and right now, though, we're going to head over to Asiphe's performance, and he's going to be giving us that beautiful poetry that we spoke about. Asiphe, do take it away.
Thank you so much. Dear son, often your mother and I do not see things with the same eye. Sometimes when her voice becomes a blanket over mine, my hands begin to shake. They fight and force to fold a fist shape. The violence in my mind strives to defeat the silence in my heart. Son, understand me. I am not familiar with tears of joy. I am not a stranger to a knife. My back is unstable. I have been stabbed. I have holes. I am disturbed by images of men that were just boys. I was raised by noise. Father used to kick doors. Mother was thrown to the walls. I was convinced love is a war. But here I am, son, still fighting, floating above this wave. Son, do me a favor when your turn comes. Son, remember one thing. Always embrace your knees more than your feet. Before you take your steps, kneel before the real father, and you shall never go wrong. Dear daughter, worry not, my dear. Daddy will teach you how to play the instruments instead of dancing to them. I have discovered why some women prefer black clothing as their favorite color. They have no choice. It's an obligation to mourn, to give respect to all the dead thoughts, opinions, voices buried in the graves they have built inside of them. Please, my daughter, refuse to be their twin. Do not do nor say anything without your crown on. You are a queen. Own the mic. Vomit your mind. Speak your heart from the start. Love a man with deeds that dig away to heaven. Bantwana bam, xa eqhawe kujingini idlala, zeningangxamela ukhala kube inyembezi ayilokhaya. Eli ayilolizwe lankenenkene. Zeningakhwaza umama ningalibabazi nelami igama. Kuba kulomhlaba kule ncwadi yobomi impendulo zifumaneka kumdali. Thina kule ncwadi singabadlali yena ngumbhali. Sanukuxakwa nangamazwi bazali. Sanukunxanwa nangamanzi bantwana selani. It's Mfundi the poet. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Ladies Ladies and gents, what do you say after that? That is, of course, incredible poet, Asiphe. Absolutely amazing. I'm so inspired. If you just tuned right now and you've missed maybe half of that, you just tuned before it ended, be sure to catch the repeat between the hours of 8 to 9 in the morning, or go Pago YouTube, Pago Ekse on Cape Town TV, Pago Ekse on Cape Town TV, and do the right thing and just watch that incredible performance. This is Ekse right here on Cape Town TV, the best entertainment show in the land. We've got so much in store for you straight after the break. DIY, how you can go about having and planting your own garden in the back of your house. We've got that covered. And of course, motivation by V is in the building as well. That is, of course, something you absolutely do not want to miss. It's a Monday afternoon and it's not so blue with us in the building. Let's take a quick breather. We've got so much in store for you, talking all things International Child Free Day. Millennials such as Lwandle Lam don't have kids anymore. What you think about that? Let us know about social media, Pago Ekse at capetowntv.org, Pago Ekse _live, and of course Ekse live on Facebook. 074-6500-202. That is, of course, our WhatsApp number that you can use to send us those voice notes. What you think about International Child Free Day? Quick breather, we'll do more straight after this.
CTV family.